This is 7 days of hair care. Everything I do in 1 week, from styling, treatments, and maintenance as a girly with dry hair. Shout out to Kaylee Boyle who inspired this video. I'll show you how I preserve straightened hair, my on-the-go hair care, and how I handle bad hair days. I should also mention not every week is the same. We're starting off the video on a Wednesday. It is wash day, the perfect time to oil my hair, and Lord knows I need to do this more often, so let's get to it. I'm starting off by detangling my hair. I couldn't find my normal hairbrush, so I'm using my little mini travel one, and then I'm using this scalp growth oil by this company called Bia. I don't really know how good it is, they've just sent it to me, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't use these very often, so I think I went a bit overboard and put probably a bit too much in, but it's fine. So then I was massaging with my fingers and then moved on to the silicone head massagers, and for the lengths of my hair I'm actually going to use olive oil, which is a really good substitute if you don't have like a hair oil, and I didn't have one at this point, so I used the good old kitchen cupboard olive oil, and I did notice I had a lot of hair fall, I think from all the massaging and the oil. I've just been experiencing a lot of hair fall lately. I still don't really know what it is, but we're working on it. I put it up in a claw clip. I'm just putting a shower cap over the top. I don't know if this makes any difference at all, but anyway, I left that for about 20 to 30 minutes. Got in the shower. I did a double shampoo, so I first used just a cheap bog standard one, and then I used a little bit more of a fancy one. I've actually run out of conditioner, guys, so I'm having to use this really heavy hair mask, which is way too heavy for my hair, but it's all I have at the moment. So then I'm gently squeezing out the water with a t-shirt, and I actually went out in the garden and it was so warm and sunny, so my hair kind of air dried really fast. So it's kind of like 70% dry here. I just gave it a little gentle brush through, and then I'm doing my post-wash hair care, which you will have seen in my hair care video. So I'm going in with this leave-in conditioner, the Pureology one. This was recommended by the blowout professor. I put that in my hands and I put it all through my hair, and then I'm using the Moroccan oil, which I really love. I scrunch that into the ends first and then throughout the rest of my hair, and I try to be as thorough as I can here. Once my hair had fully dried, I went and sprayed it with some heat defense because I'm going to be heat styling my hair today. So I'm actually sectioning it and like trying to be as thorough as possible with the heat defense spray because I need to make sure my hair is protected. I'm first just roughly blow drying. This is the Dyson, it's not actually mine, and I'm using my favorite round brush, and this is just to help the styling process be a bit easier. I'm then using the Kiehl's straightening cream, and this kind of doubles as extra heat protection. I think it's been discontinued because I haven't been able to find it online anywhere, but I really like it, so it's a shame. So I just section my hair and add a little pea-sized amount to each section. So I'm going to be straightening my hair today. Now hear me out because I can hear some people screaming, "Girl, stop, what are you doing?" So yes, I have dry hair and it doesn't react well with heat, but girl, like I can't live my life without like having a nice hairstyle every now and then. I do not straighten my hair regularly, probably maybe once a month, if that. So the reason I was straightening my hair today was because I wanted a nice picture for the thumbnail of this video. So I only really straighten it like if I've got a nice fancy event to go to, I want to look really gorgeous, or like for a video or something. I forgot to spray on this silicone spray. This is also actually acts as a heat defense, but it's really like strong, so I actually spray it in the air and then like waft my hair into the spray, and I also try and get the underneath part as well. It's very easy to overdo it with this spray because I think it's 100% silicone, but it does help protect from the heat, and I used that on all the sections. And then I did something weird with the front parts of my hair. I was trying to create like a cute lifted blowout look for the front, but it ended up like not really mixing with the rest of my hair. But I don't know, I experiment sometimes. I try to make my hair look pretty. It doesn't always work. So this is how it turned out when I took it out. It actually looked nice, but the front just didn't really, like it didn't blend with the rest of my hair. So I had to like move out of the way to get shots for the thumbnail. But yeah, this is how it turned out. It was really pretty. But since I've gone to all this trouble to straighten my hair, which I do so rarely, and it is quite a lot for my hair to take, so I want to make sure this lasts as long as possible. So I'm going to be doing my overnight straightening method. I actually made a video about this years ago. I'm going to put it in the corner because I it's basically the same. I basically wrap my hair around with a Mason Pearson brush, which helps smooth the hair, which is basically just a ball bristle brush. I pin it round, and it's a whole process, but watch the video if you want to learn how to do it. And then I basically wrap it really tightly with a silk scarf. It actually helps maintain the straight hair. So let's see what it looks like in the morning. So in the morning, I'm not gonna lie, usually it does fall out a little bit. Depends how I sleep, but so it did kind of come out a bit, but the results were still pretty much what I wanted them to be. It was like perfectly straight. It almost looked better than the first day. It was way more shiny and soft. Yeah, you can see the back isn't perfect, but like I'm not like a totally perfection kind of girl. It's cool with me. I just like the soft, slinky shininess. And then I am going to put on a tiny bit of leave-in conditioner. Didn't want this to disturb like the straightness, but I kind of just wanted to make sure my hair had some moisture because it was probably really dried out from the straightening. So I just used a little bit on each side, and I used the praying hands method, and then I went in with some oil to seal in that moisture and just keep my hair happy. If you're enjoying this video so far, please let YouTube know by giving it a thumbs up. As you can see, I like section it through and try and get as much as possible. And there's my straight hair look on second day. And because I was working from home today, I just literally put a headband on because I like to keep my hair out of my face. That night I did the same overnight wrap method, and this is how it turned out in the morning. I just gently brush it out with a wide-toothed comb, and it was still looking really good for third day hair, and it was still really straight and sleek and shiny, so I was very happy. And one of the reasons I really wanted to preserve it was because I was going out with my friend this evening, so I did use a tiny bit of dry shampoo, but I didn't even really need it, but I just used it anyway, and then we went on a night out. It's literally such a beautiful day. I'm in Brighton. Just saw my friend Debs. I stayed at my friend's last night. We had a lot of fun. I'm a little bit hungover this morning, but hair situation is I didn't get to do my like headscarf last night. I just put it in a side pony and it actually stayed pretty straight. Dry shampoo before I went out. I might have to put a bit more in because it's getting to that day where I would normally think about washing it. I've got this very expensive dry shampoo. It was like a freebie with something, but it's a Joico brand and it's actually a really nice dry shampoo. Of course, I brought this with me. I literally bring it with me everywhere now. Oh my god, it's just gone everywhere. And I'm just going over the ends because my hair gets just so dry. I'm trying to practice putting leave-in conditioner every day if I can, just a little bit. And then I'm going to finish with a little bit of Moroccan oil. I usually use about that much. I'm actually very impressed with myself of how long I've managed to sustain this lovely straight hair look. And that is the hair for today. I'm gonna now have an hour and a half drive to Lewis's house.
Boy, you can't be hasty, but don't be lazy. Going down in a small white town, on the east side of
This is the hair situation today. It is not good. I slept with my hair in a little side pony, but did not have a good sleep. It's definitely not straight anymore.
Love.
Uh-huh.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to my camera.
Hi, camera.
I'm making a video about my hair.
I love it. I love your hair.
Thanks. Definitely needs a wash. It's starting to feel really greasy and gross. I did bring shampoo and conditioner to Lewis's place. I don't have anything to dry my hair with here, which might be a problem. So I'm just gonna put it in a bun until I eventually have a shower and wash my hair. To wash, I used the Arkive shampoo again, and sadly I had to use the Shea Butter hair mask again, but it's fine. Okay, so I'm sat outside and my hair is probably going to air dry because it's a really hot day today and we're going to spend the whole day outside. So I'm going to do my hair care quickly. Usually if I let my hair air dry, it will like go really frizzy and it will just look really dull. It just doesn't look good. So I'm going to put it in some loose braids. Hopefully it will dry enough so that later on in the day, because we're having a barbecue, I can get some nice mermaid waves. So, okay, now we're doing our Moroccan oil. Ooh. Scrunching it in. Oh my god, it's almost dried already. Summer has arrived. I'm just going to part it down the back, get one side out of the way. I did give it a very light brush before, and now I'm just going to braid my hair. Trying to do it really loose so that it can dry, otherwise it just won't dry, and then when I take them out it won't work. Because it was a really hot sunny day on this day and we were mostly outside preparing for the barbecue, my hair dried pretty quick, so I took it out, got some lovely loose mermaid waves. They were a tiny bit damp in places that might have affected the outcome later on. So this is how I wore my hair for the rest of the Sunday, and I also just put a hat over top to protect my little face from sun. And of course, factor 50, duh. So Monday morning, I was up super early. This was the hair situation. It was not good. I basically just put my hair in a bun, and yeah, it was a really bad hair day this day. I don't know what quite happened. I think this was honestly just like a build up, a mixture of the products I was using and that really heavy mask I was using. But again, I had like no other conditioner alternative, so I just dealt with it. Do you know what? Sometimes this just happens. Luckily, all I was doing today was driving home to like work from home, so no one was going to see me. So I did my best to kind of like neaten it up, and I also added a little bit of leave-in conditioner just to prevent my hair from drying out to a crisp. And this is how my hair looked on that day. I know, but it's okay. Do you know what? It's fine. Sometimes our hair just looks a little bit crazy and it's okay. So when I got home, my hair was kind of annoying me, so I just put it in a bun with a soft scrunchie, and this is how I wore it for the rest of the day. I was just editing all day, no one saw me, so it didn't really matter. But because this was technically only second day hair, it was still actually clean, so there was no need for me to wash it at this point. So this evening, I just gave it a brush through, and I decided to kind of brush out my parting. Every now and then I just brush it over just because I don't want it to like settle into the middle parting so much. I kind of just brushed it over, and then I put all of my hair up into a bun. And you can see here how like frizzy and like gross my hair looks. I honestly think this is just build up. So yes, then I put it in a bun, which is how I sleep a lot of the time. And I feel like I look like Little Mai. So the next day I woke up, this is how my hair looked, and I took it out and it was still like a hot mess. However, even though this is third day hair, I wasn't going anywhere. I'm just working from home, editing videos. Literally nobody sees me. So it didn't feel like worth like washing my hair, putting my hair through, styling it and drying it. So I decided just to sort of make do with it, let my hair be, which I like to do for a couple of days every week. But I kind of wanted it to still look kind of cute, so I put this little headband on and I did a little side braid. But then later on it kind of all came out and I got kind of annoyed with it, so I decided to redo my hair, and honestly I was just so sick of it, so I just put it in a claw clip. But then I didn't like how it looked with the headband, so I took it out again, and then I just put the claw clip on. And I needed to go to the shop, so I just put my hat on, which is like my go-to when I need to go out and I'm having a bad hair day. Just put a hat over it. I did end up washing my hair that evening because I decided it would be easier to do an overnight heatless style so that I could maintain some curls for the rest of the week. So this time I used my Pureology shampoo, which I've almost finished. I actually then borrowed a little bit of my dad's partner's conditioner. I have no idea what this is. It's in a different language. I've never seen this brand before, but anyway, so I used a bit of that conditioner, and let me tell you, my hair was so thankful to have just like a normal conditioner. It needed it. So I dried my hair with a t-shirt, which is what I tend to do, and then proceeded with my post-wash routine, which of course is the leave-in conditioner, scrunching that in, then Moroccan oil, scrunching that in, and then I gave it a gentle brush through with a wide-toothed comb, and I let it air dry to about 80% before I did my robe curls. And yes, I am still using a literal robe for my robe curls. You would think that I would have bought like an actual robe curl kit by now, but I'm just a simple girl. Like, I don't like too many products and stuff. So anyway, I'm doing the robe curls, same old, same old. I just did the method where it just goes in one direction, and I went to sleep. So in the morning, it is Wednesday, so it's actually technically day 8, but I thought I'd just add this day in anyway because the hair came out really cute. So I took out my robe curls, shook out my hair, and oh my goodness, my hair definitely needed that switch up with the shampoo and like a real conditioner.
Oh, it's so pretty. This has turned out so well.
And also usually when I do robe curls, I like to do a side part and then I wear it on the opposite side to give it a little bit more volume.
I am so so quickly going through this Moroccan oil. I only have a little one. It has lasted quite a long time considering I use it almost every day. I'm definitely gonna have to buy some more, but it's so expensive. Gently scrunch this into my hair. I don't want to disturb the curls too much, which is why I'm not putting in my leave-in conditioner. My hair has come out really nice. I think it's because I used a conditioner that I've never used before. I do find that when I use a new conditioner, my hair will really like it. I think that's something a lot of people find when they switch products. Their hair's like amazing. I was using no silicones at all whilst I was on holiday for 2 weeks and my hair was so dull. I know that using no silicones is good for your hair, like ultimately, and your hair like does eventually get used to it, but I was even using like the oil and everything every day and my hair was just like, it looked so dry and dull and horrible. I just wish that I had brought my leave-in conditioner with me on that holiday. So my hair's just been soaking up any moisture. So yeah, I think this is the last day. It is Wednesday again and my hair is looking gorgeous. It is ready for a couple of days at least if I can maintain this curl.
That's the end of the 7 days. I actually switch it up so much with the products I use, the styling techniques and other hair care methods, so every week looks slightly different. Do let me know if you'd like to see another one. In the meantime, check out my other hair videos. I have a ton and there's always extra content on my Patreon. Thanks for watching. Bye.